I don't understand them because, usually like in business, you'll understand why somebody wants something. Why wouldn't they want to have a strong border? Why do they want to have men playing in women's sports? I watched the Olympics and 2 people transitioned into womanhood. 2 people. They went from man to woman and they were into boxing. And they beat the hell out of everyone. They won the gold medal. Weightlifting, records that held for 18 years, a quarter of an ounce on each side. You've seen me do it probably because it's so cool. I mean, weightlifting is so easy to, it's so descriptive, right? How can you be better than that? Like golf is a little bit harder because you have to sink putts. That's different. Women can putt, but they can't lift, 450 pounds over their head. And the weightlifting record that stood for 18, 19 years gets broken by 100 pounds. They put like a little, they take this top of this pen. See that pen? That thing weighs like 1/8 of an ounce. And they'd put one over here and one over, they couldn't do it for 18 years. So the guy comes along, it's crazy.
I mean, the border could make sense, though. If you were to say, like, why would they want the border to be
open?
Why
do they want an open
argument
border?
To be made there?
Well, why do they want an open border with no check-in? In other words, there's nobody vetted, nobody checked. And as you heard 2 weeks ago, the Border Patrol put out the numbers. They weren't supposed to, but they did because they had to. Because they had to inherently, they endorsed me.
I saw that.
Powerful. They endorsed me. 100% unanimous, like a massive, they said he's the greatest in the history of, I had the best border in the history of the country. I had the best economy in the history of the country. But you take a look at some of these stats. So yesterday, a young woman's playing volleyball. You saw that shot? And he got hit by a hard shot by a man who transitioned.
There's been many of those. If there was a new one yesterday.
She got hit in the head. She didn't know where she was.
Right.
She said, I've never seen a ball travel at that speed before. But here's why do they want that? I don't understand that. Usually you understand, like somebody wants something. You try and figure it out. And you could go through a lot of things. Why do they want transgender? Why do they want to take somebody's child, a boy, and make the boy into a girl and not tell the parents? I mean, they do this. And at first I said, no, but that's just an exaggeration. No, it's not. It's really not.
State of California.
Why do they want to? Yeah. Well, look at California, Gavin Newsom, who's one of the worst governors, but he's got a good line of stuff, and he'll tell everyone how well he's done. But it's the first time they've ever lost more people than they gained. They have such an advantage. The beautiful ocean, the beautiful weather, everything is beautiful. And they run it so badly with all of the problems. They run it he's a crummy governor. But why is it so? Yesterday, and who would sign the bill to even present it to him? He signed a bill that you're not even allowed to ask for voter ID. In other words, it's not like you can't have voter ID. That's terrible because everybody should have voter ID. You have ID for everything. The Democrats had big ID. When they had their convention, a friend of mine couldn't get in. He said he doesn't have the proper credentials. They want voter ID. They had a strong ID. They had an ID that you had to wear, like a prisoner wears, with a number. It was like this big card with a picture and everything over their tie. So they have it for the Democrat National Convention, right? But they don't want to have it for the vote. But Gavin Newsom signed a thing that was incredible. He signed a bill that if you ask somebody for identification having to do with voting, I think you've committed a crime, okay? Now, there's only one reason that happens, because they want to cheat. There's no other reason. There's no conceivable.
Are you surprised? I mean, part of me is not surprised with that. I'm not sitting there thinking I'm surprised with what some of these states are doing. California, I mean, there's a reason why he lost 2 states lost $1 trillion of money under management from 2020. New York and California. They got destroyed. And the first time they had net negative migration in California since 1851, it hasn't happened. Then they got it back to back to back. So, and he just announced 2 days ago that he's raising gas taxes by 47 cents in the state of California. No wonder people are leaving. But I want to go to the tariffs conversation.
Because he doesn't want gas vehicles. He wants to use all electric vehicles. It's not going to work for him, though. It's not going to work for him. They're going to get destroyed. I mean, he's already lost Musk. How do you lose Tesla? How do you lose Musk out of your state? I asked Elon. He takes this massive company, and he left California. I just asked him this question yesterday. I said, when you left, because he's got a good thing in Texas, I said, when you left, did Newsom, I call him Newsom because I think it's a more accurate name, but did Gavin Newsom call and say, can we talk? I want to take you out to dinner. I want you to keep your company.
What did he say?
He said he never called.
Your biggest entrepreneur in your state leaves, you don't call
Number
him.
one, biggest guy. Number two, big company, very big company. But a big oil company left also, taking thousands of jobs.
Wow.
But my question wasn't that, that he left for whatever. I mean, did anybody ever call? He said, no. I said, did Newsom call you at all? Did he call and say can we have dinner? I'd love you to stay here and we'll work out some tax benefits or something, some incentive to stay. He said, never called. I was amazed at that. And you're talking about thousands of workers and prestige. Wild. And having Elon is...
That is wild that you lose and you don't make the phone call.
Elon endorsed me very strongly a while ago. And there's no stronger endorsement. He said that if Trump doesn't get elected, this country is going down the tubes. It might not ever survive. He said it's the most important election. I was honored, but I was amazed because I asked him two days ago. I said, did anybody make a play to keep you? Now think of it. You would, if you were governor, you heard a big company's leaving, I would.
First phone call.
At least you're calling, say, is there anything we can do to keep you, right?
So we thought about you. Everybody said, Pat, let's make sure we get one autograph hat of Future Looks Bright with the president's signature on it and allow people to compete for it. So here's what we're doing. Anybody that places an order of Future Looks Bright, $100, the first 100 of you, one of you will be the lucky winner of this signed hat by Donald J. Trump. So go to vtmerch.com, minimum order $100. One of you will send this hat to you.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.